Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First toe to the game for James Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Give to the fullback, diving straight ahead. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Allen on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Gets this to Kincaid. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going and getting you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another one for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Pass now to kick this away. Damian Pierce now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. From the gun, Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Hits him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has a man, Dalton Schultz. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it up. Isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Yo, Malcolm in the chat, what up, bro? Appreciate you stopping by, dog.
Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Yes, sir. Need is dope.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us.
Appreciate you stopping by, man. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, man. Hey, appreciate that, bro. Real talk, bro.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Quite a bit of damage.
Try to go up in there, you feel me?
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set.
Hey, I was working on it.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast.
Shit, boy, you doing your thing, boy. That's a K25 piece.
He finds Kincaid.
Yes, it is.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills.
Yo, Spam in the chat. What up, bro?
That's just good instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
Yeah, it is easy. But shit, sometimes I be getting tired, bored of playing. I might just go to playing like some bullshit or some shit.
Again, it's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, they do. You see me with Buffalo.
Largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
Let's get it, yes sir. Trying to get 10 likes on the stream.
They pitch it out to him here. Juke the defender. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
This is Cook on the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Christian Harris on the stop. Now Allen going to the air. Finds Kincaid. And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So we hit the end. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2. Put the body on the line for his team. Pass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Yes, sir.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Stroud. Caught by Diggs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Pass taken in by Diggs. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on.
I got to work on my hit stick action.
Create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. looking to throw. Called in left side. Jukes out a one-stop. And they catch
Man, that shit just cheated like a mug, bro.
He's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. Has a hole left, room to run. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little...
Let's go.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Murray taking it right to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Has a man, that's Greg Dortch. And he's short of the first after a
Yes, sir.
lead.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. They've got a man in motion. Back to the air, Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now run by Cook. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 5. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's Cook. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Working quickly here. From the 29. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And they can go ahead and... We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast. This is Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And the Bills take possession with a touchdown on the brain. They're already inside the red zone at the 15.
Josh Allen with the hit stick. Ain't no challenge.
To see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed, got him the ball back.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Bills at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Cook does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and goal for Allen. Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Running back sent in motion. First and 10, Murray. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. McBride hauls it in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun now on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They snap it to Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Murray here on first down. The right side cut by Wilson. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. From the gun, it's Murray. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Prater on to send it away. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Coleman with the grab. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Allen on 3rd down. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's a give to Cook. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. They'll run it with Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here's a give, fullback headed up the gut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that play might not have gotten the first, but I don't think they're disappointed with the result. It's got good yardage, and it's a nice change of pace for the ground game.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now Allen going to the air. Complete, it's Cooper. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Loose slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's a give up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. He's going to keep this one. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Bills holding just a 1-point advantage. Second down now, 7 to go. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Buffalo. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Now Allen on first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. In motion, Shakir. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Going deep downfield for Judy. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that's...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bills have got it.
Like, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down. Once again, it's Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Allen.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
3rd and 9. Here's Allen to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. One more time with Cook. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll try to sneak it here. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. You go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion. They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than
You gonna get nothing but some pressure back there, bro.
halftime loom. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Go for that shit, bro. I'm gonna call a timeout again. Go for that shit.
The ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow. He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business.
Don't be out there trying to battle my people, bro.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Watson now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Watson's going to throw here on 3rd and 1. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Now it's Allen.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Allen to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Now he'll run it. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the 1st down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here.
You're going to need that timeout, my brother.
This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
Let's get it. Appreciate everybody for stopping by, trying to get 10 likes on the stream. Road to 3,000 subscribers. Let's win.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the...
Do I hurry up and score, chat? Or do I kill time, chat? Let me know. 4th quarter. Down 7.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A run up the middle with Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's Cook. Powering forward. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
Do I kick the field goal or go for 2 right here, chat? Talk to me.
The 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late?
To the end zone. It's intercepted. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes Ford on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Watson. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Cleveland.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Watson, going to give it to Chubb. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point.
He just cursed me out, chat.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything...
Now, man, service down, y'all boys. What the heck? Make sure y'all refresh the stream, man. Smash that like button. Trying to get 10 likes on the stream. Make sure y'all share the stream. Roll to 3,000 subscribers, y'all.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Buffalo. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. It was messing up, and it wouldn't let me pick a team. I got you. This guy's going to be quick.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be taken down. Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. Now they want to pay it off. It's 1st and goal. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. So now they'll throw it with Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. To the pylon, he's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, leading 8-0. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Jacksonville. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Lawrence now on second down. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And he will score. Christian Kirk, touchdown Jaguars. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So all even at 8 as this kick is sent airborne. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. Big time play there for Buffalo. 55 yards on the game. In goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. 3rd and 2. Now Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football. And they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Once again, it's ETN. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Now Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. In motion, Shakir. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. Allen on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing is Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll run. It's ETN. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Here's ETN. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll run it here with ETN. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Again, they give it to Etienne. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Now a timeout.
You gonna get 3, I'm gonna get 7.
We'll talk things over before third down. He'll try and run with Etienne. And he will dive into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the
Biggest
field.
play of your career right here. What you gonna do? Stand on business or barbecue or mildew? Uh-oh, you gonna mildew. You gonna mildew. Mildew. Missed that. We going for 2, chat. Y'all already know how we rock. We going for 2. That what it do. We're gonna get us some duty after this one, man. Late nights.
7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
Appreciate that, bro.
No
Saving me talking shit, bro.
Through the end zone for a touchdown.
It's a long ass fucking game. For no reason. For no reason. Hey, look, E.
This is 1st and 10.
Look, right, I'm gonna make sure I got down with the Seahawks for y'all boys on the next screen, man. My boys that hit me to get on some booty. So
And that could be the dagger.
I
It's
get trying to read
intercepted.
the chat at the same time. Good shit, y'all boys. GG's chat. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. We're going to be back tomorrow. Lil E, Lil Ryder, I owe y'all boys Seahawks. I got y'all.
Score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing.
Something raining out there tomorrow. I ain't get that memo.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Duncan, what up? Hey, make sure you send me that clip on Instagram. I can post it.
Here's first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. It's not going to be easy. But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing. And
Man, go for that shit, bro. Make this shit interesting, bro. That weak shit. GG's chat. Appreciate everybody for stopping by, man. Make sure to smash that like button on the stream. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. We back at it tomorrow. Big time Madden stream, man. We are having a special guest pop up here soon. Just wait on it. Good shit. GG's, bro. GG's chat. Hope y'all have a good night. We about to crank up on some Call of Duty, man. Make sure y'all tune in. BookofEliGaming on YouTube. GG's, boys.